Hey, what's up? My name is Chris James. I'm a spoken word poet. This is what I do.
So this is my niece's first year of college. And all she can find herself to worry about is what sorority she's going to join, what foundation she's going to put on, and how to avoid the freshman 15. And all I can find to tell her is, no matter how much you attempt to metamorph into metaphors and compare yourself to things you aren't like, you will never fit in. Because you are a circle, well-rounded, 360 degrees of perfection. And society's perception of what beauty is will attempt to anorex your self-esteem until there's nothing of you left. And Maybelline will try to make you believe that you need makeup to cover the girl you are to become a woman of worth. And boys will use your beauty as target practice, aiming to convince their peers and themselves that they are the men that they've yet to learn how to be. So keep your eye on their bull. See, this year is my niece's first year of college, and all she can find herself to think about is how her peers will view her and what they will have to say. But all I can find myself to tell her is don't allow that tainted tongue to trouble your throne, because remember, you are a queen. So don't be moved by their bulldozers of bitterness, attempting to twin tower collapse your confidence. Use their sticks and stones as stepping stones towards your stairway to success. See, this is my niece's first year of college, and all she can find herself to worry about is fit again. And all I can find myself to tell her is to give up on trying to fit in and get used to standing out.
I never chase my dreams, just not right now. See, I'll wait till I finish this degree, or when I bought a home, I'll wait for God to call my cell phone or send me a Facebook notification. I'll wait for these bushes to start talking to me. I'll wait for something supernatural to happen. Speak. And all while we are waiting for this right time, time is passing us up. Come on. Feathers are falling from the wings of our potential. Our dreams are drifting away with the wind like ashes because we are too afraid to pursue them. We are losing our dreams, y'all. While our destinies are staring us in the face screaming, "Come on!" And we stand there like concrete is in the soles of our shoes. What are we waiting on? Everyone ask themselves right now aloud, say, what am I waiting on? What am I waiting on? That's a very good question that only you can answer.
I wasn't always beautiful. And I know that may be hard to believe, but I didn't always believe. Self-esteem wasn't always as high as it may seem. I used to be the ugly duckling. I was a convict to my so-called friends' negative comments. I served a sentence the length of my childhood in the confinement of my own insecurities. Confidence was the size of a mustard seed. Compliments never paid any mind to me. I used to be ugly, y'all. I had a pickle for a nose, hot dogs for lips, and satellites for ears. My peers repeated these insults so much that I found myself beating them to the punch. See, sometimes it's less painful to laugh at the things that hurt you the most. It felt better to believe I was a part of and not a product of the joke.
Imagine every letter you ever wrote to your crush being returned with a circle around the word no.
I can't count how many times I contemplated wrapping those rejections around my neck and letting go, taking those letters and paper cutting my wrist, but instead, I just bled ink to create poetry, committed suicide in my journal with words, but I survived to recite my story. It took me some time to realize that I was always beautiful, just had to replace the mirror I was looking in, had to erase the cataracts from my iris so I can better see the essence of my self-reflection.
It is important that we realize that self-esteem is
esteemed by self. Never find yourself crippled, depending on the crutch of society's acceptance.
Never question the pigment of your own perfection, especially when it's so evident. It's no secret. It's no secret that I am full of beauty. I have always possessed this abundance of divinity. I just once was blind, but now I see. Once again, I was always beautiful. But it wasn't until I believed it that everyone else around me began to realize it too. Thank y'all.
Today's show was phenomenal, and we are so thankful that the Chris James could host our Poetry Slam here at McClellan High School. He helped it go along, and he kept the audience energetic. He had his amazing jokes, and his poetry was phenomenal as always.
Thank you for coming out. It was amazing, truly.
Yeah, I really appreciate Chris James coming out today. He made the show something better than it would have been if he hadn't. He really enlightens you to a new aspect of poetry. Some people think of it as some people think it's boring, but he really shows you what it really is.
You know, phenomenal as all times. You know, he's always, you know, killing it with every word and every verse he gives, and in his performance, period.
We're so glad to have Chris at McClellan. I mean, Chris James is a phenomenal poet, artist, writer, actor, director, / whatever else you want to add. He is stupendous and just mad crazy with talent. And I've been enjoying this partnership as a drama teacher here at McClellan, working with Chris, and I'm just looking forward to working with him again in many more projects here at McClellan, and hopefully abroad and even overseas and other places.
I wasn't always beautiful, but it wasn't until I believed it that everyone else around me began to realize it too.